Hey everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video, and today we're going to be doing some questions and answers, where you guys have the opportunity to ask me questions, and I try the best I can to give you guys good answers. You can ask a question by commenting on my video, commenting on my page, or sending me a message, and there's no such thing as a stupid question. You guys can ask me anything. Two things before we start. This is going to be, I'm going to have to do like 2 or 3 videos for this question and answer session. I have a lot of questions to be answered. And the two people. One is Nightwing22. I'm sorry I didn't get to your questions on the last question and answer session. I don't know how that happened. I must have forgot to copy paste them. So I'm sorry. I'll get to them here. And next is to blow self up dude. He did a very nice video about comparing Marvel versus DC. So I want to do a video response comparing Marvel and DC a little bit more than I have. That'll be up sometime whenever I get time. So I thought I'd just let you guys know that I'm going to try to do that. Very good video. I suggest you guys see it. It was a video response on one of my other question and answers. With that said, let's get right into the questions. 1. Do you think that they should wait a little longer, like 3 years, for another Batman movie or a Batman and Superman movie? And do you honestly believe that they should not put Robin and Batgirl in the next movies or latest sequels? I think they should wait a little bit longer before they do another Batman sequel, because they should make sure the script is good, they should make sure the actors are good for the roles, and they should just make sure it meshes well. One of my biggest pet peeves about Spider-Man 3 is it was just crapped out too soon. If they waited a little bit longer, they could have made a really good film, but they just didn't. As for the Superman-Batman movie, they would have to find new actors for that. I don't see the Superman Returns Superman and the Dark Knight Batman meshing well together, because the Dark Knight, Christopher Nolan's Batman, is kind of more of a movie Batman than a comic book Batman, where the Superman Returns Superman is more of a comic book Superman than a movie Superman. It would be fun, but they would need to get different actors for the roles. And lastly, on to Batgirl and Robin. I don't see them getting put into any of the Christopher Nolan Batman movies. It just wouldn't work. It would be nice to see, but it just wouldn't work. So, and it's not going to happen. He said outright it's just not going to happen. I'm sorry, because I would like to see them, but it's not. Anyways, next question. What happened to your good quality camera after your video important all must watch? That's not my camera. That was my friend's camera. My camera didn't work on his computer. That's when I didn't have a computer, so that was his camera. Sorry, guys. You're stuck with the crappy, grimy, stupid camera. Next question. When I left my last question in the question and answers part 3, I meant to say, what are the best Batman movies in all media, in live action animated? This is because I didn't spell check my question. No, that's okay. For live action, just for the movies, I hope I'm getting your question right. The question is, what are the best Batmans in live action movies? For live action movies, I split it up between Batmans and Bruce Wayne. The best Batmans, I have to say, is a tie between Michael Keaton and Christian Bale's Batman. And then comes, what's his name? Val Kilmer's Batman, and then George Clooney's Batman. As for the Bruce Wayne, I'm forgetting their names. Christian Bale's Bruce Wayne is pretty good. I like Val Kilmer's Bruce Wayne, then Michael Keaton's, and then George Clooney's. Everyone loves the current Christian Bale's Batman, and he's great, but I find him to be so much of a brute and not that much of a detective. So that's my problem with him. But whatever. Those are who I believe are the best Batmans in Bruce Wayne. Next question. In your opinion, what did you think about the final issue of Final Crisis, and what do you think will happen in Battle of the Cowl, the tie-in to Rest in Peace and Final Crisis? Or R.I.P. We don't know if it means Rest in Peace, but... Final Crisis, the last issue. I understood it, but I felt as though it was just told really choppy. It just didn't mesh well. I didn't like how the story was told. Like Lois Lane is talking and then someone else started talking. And it was very jumpy. It felt like I don't know. Grant Morrison the last issue there just, I felt, wasn't told that well. I was also a little confused. Are they on a new Earth, or are they on the previous Earth that they lived on? I don't know. So, I didn't really care for the last issue of Final Crisis. Maybe where I see Grant Morrison is going with this, we'll see what happens, but I didn't really care for the last issue of Final Crisis. Final Crisis was okay, I just didn't care for the last issue. As for the Battle of the Cowl, I'm not making any predictions at all. A lot of people are saying Dick Grayson is going to be the new Batman. I disagree. Nightwing has already been Batman once. I think they're going to do someone different. I think it's just going to be a lot of people that are going to be Batman, then Bruce Wayne returns. So, I can't really give you guys any solid predictions for Battle of the Cowl. Yeah, I think the best person to be Batman would be Jason Todd, because out of all the people that would be contenders, he's the one that's most different from Batman. He's the one that needs to, he's basically on the path of redemption. He needs to redeem himself. And what better way than to pick up the mantle of Batman? But I'm not going to make any predictions for Battle of the Cowl. I'm just going to enjoy it. Next is, hey, the new Watchmen figures have come out. Are you planning to get any of them? And if so, would you review any of them? I wish I could pick them up, but I'm not, because I don't have money. If I did, I would review them, but I don't have money. JT Mitchell, he reviewed them, and he did a good job with them, so check out his video. But I can't. I just don't have enough money to spend on them. If they were like $5, I would, but they're $17. Too much money. You wouldn't happen to have a Dragon Blade, would you? No, I don't. And I plan on reviewing my Sword sometime soon. I haven't had time. But I don't have a Dragon Blade. I'm sorry. Can you review the new Batman animated series? The one that came after Batman the animated series. I technically already reviewed it because I consider it part of the Batman animated series, so it's just going to be in that review I already did, further back in my videos. Okay, you said Angel saved L.A. from hell, going to hell, or brought them out of it. But when they got back to the alley, why isn't Wolfram and Hart releasing hell on L.A.? So, did Angel restop it? All the monsters were released, so they shouldn't. L.A. is in hell again. Basically, the question is, why doesn't Wolfram and Hart send L.A. to hell again? The reason is one, Wolfram and Hart isn't around right now. We don't know where they went. Two, if they did that, the Angel would just pull the same maneuver, and they would have to redo the same thing over and over again. Sending L.A. to hell was kind of a punishment for Angel. It wasn't part of their master plan. And next is, Wolfram and Hart is incredibly powerful, but rebooting the whole entire universe, I'm sure that took a lot out of them. Sending the L.A. to hell probably took a lot out of them too, so they probably just don't have the power to do it right now. So, those are the reasons. It just, Wolfram and Hart wouldn't benefit from doing it again, because the same thing would happen over again. It was a failed experiment. Have you heard or read of Umbrella Academy? And if not, I totally recommend the first trade paperback. I've heard of it, but I haven't read it. Maybe I will someday, but I have no intentions of reading it anytime soon. Will you be doing a review of Batman R.I.P.? Yes, when I get the paperback. Even though I read the series, I'd rather do the series as a whole on a paperback. So I will be reviewing it. Did you ever get any of the DC Universe Wave 5 or 6 figures? I can't find them on Long Island. Hoping they will be here soon. Wave 5 is Walmart exclusive, and my Walmart is shit, so I doubt I'll get Wave 5. Wave 6 is not out yet. The Wave 6, people that have Wave 6, I believe, bought them online. I could buy them on Amazon, but I don't want to push out the money for them. I'd rather wait till they come out in stores. So, I don't have any of them yet, though I'm looking forward to Wave 6. Just see where I am in the questions. Okay, I am going to stop the video there, and then I'm going to proceed on with a second video. So stay tuned, okay? Be right back.